Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of Civilization 6 as Mansa Musa. We are going for a diplomatic victory. I've got a couple more cities to settle, a little further this golden age can take me. Honestly, if you are trying to replicate this strategy with Mansa Musa, no matter what you do, you really want to grab a golden age. If you're going for a religious victory, you can use that X of the Evangelist and the discounted religious units to really secure some good conversions throughout the world, and then basically use the scale from that to from tithe or other beliefs to give yourself a huge advantage. Or you want to grab this monumentality, which I've done, which I mean I highly recommend, because you're just never going to be able to buy settlers you're never going to be able to produce settlers effectively, but you can buy settlers with faith really, really easily. So a monumentality golden age is about all the settling that you can do. I'm looking at this empire and I'm saying, okay, if I have audience chamber, if I grow these cities, if I get some good districts down, I can probably close out the game with what I've marked out right now. So that's the plan. Okay, what do I produce in Tawdeni? I could buy or purchase another market, so we'll probably do that. Could purchase another trader in a turn, so we'll probably do that. So let's build a granary, I guess. Maybe a monument to give me a little more culture and to start expanding these borders some. Let's grab a monument so we can backfill this land. We can build like mines and farms and stuff in here. Grow these other cities that are not on the desert. Probably be a good idea to build walls, but this is not one of the cities on the front line, so it's not as important. Walls in Tadmeka are important, but we are busy finishing that district. Okay, and I think my sticks are just pointy enough to be keeping her from wanting to declare war on me, which is really good. I've accumulated enough faith to purchase a missionary. Thank you very much, game. Let's just poke our head and see what's over here. Wait, did they clear this? Yeah, it's been cleared. Excellent. So we can settle here, and then we can immediately move this back to our front line. I think I do want to buy that trader. Oh! Did I miss my chance with my government? No, I haven't. We did want to buy another trader so we can maintain 4 trade routes. And then we'll probably also... Yeah, we've got turns to do that, though. How much does it cost to gold buy a trader? 205 gold versus 100 faith. Let's faith buy a trader. And let's probably send that up to Cahokia if we can. Well, we'll see what the gold looks like. If she's still the best one to do gold-wise, then we'll just do that. 2 more turns, or we could get it now. And we've secured the Mahabodhi Temple. That's worth 2 victory points, which is important. And we're at no Diplo favor for the next Congress. So I think maybe at this point... Oh, we got our 2 free apostles, which is great. Let's see. We got the debater promotion, which would be very, very good for theological combat. We do see some opportunities to engage in theological combat, but I'm really okay with just turtling on my religion. So it probably would have been better to go for a better religious pressure, like extending the 30% further away so that all my cities would exert pressure on each other. Would have been fine. But this is also fine, because I could also spend some time, gain 100 gold if this unit converts a city to your religion for the first time. That's worth money to me, so that's cool. I think maybe I will forego the whole religious war thing, and I will just evangelize our belief to get it a little bit better. And I could also build the Diplo favor buildings. Let's go ahead and just evangelize the belief. Let's take the pagodas, because why not? I kind of want to give it a try. I don't think it's going to be as good as it looks on Or well, I don't think it looks good on paper. I think it might actually be better than it looks. And we could also evangelize our belief to get tithe, to give us +3 gold for every city following the religion. How many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that'd be 27 gold per turn. Could be good. Or we could grab 4 culture from every 4 follower, or 1 culture from every 4 followers of this religion, which 5, 4, 8. Actually, there's probably a faster way of doing this. Dominant religion in 7 cities. Let's see if there's another. Nope, there's no better way of seeing. But that's probably worth about 1 science per city on average. Maybe a little less. But then as the game goes on, it'll improve even more. I think maybe I should get the culture one, because I'm about to drop down some pretty good campuses. Don't know that I could say the same about our theater squares being as good. So maybe I'll take the culture one. And leave it at that. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's use this to evangelize the belief. We can always buy more apostles later. But we will get era score for also for doing this. And I think we're threatening a dark age. World Church or cross-cultural dialogue or tithe. Tithe is worth 27 gold per turn, and gold is the engine that runs our economy. But I think I will find myself in a place where I just have a lousy amount of gold and I'm not really able to get the right culture. I could grab sacred places, because that would give me science, culture, gold, and faith for every city in this religion as a world wonder. How many are going to have a world wonder? 1, 2, and then I'd have to work. It'd be like a chore. 3. I don't think the world wonders are a high priority for me. Like, I'm going to have Apodanos, or sorry, Potato Palace somewhere. So, I don't think wonders are as high a priority. And it's also, like, it's not as good now. What I need right now, and what I think that I'll fall behind the worst on, is culture. So I think I'm going to grab World Church, because that'll give me bonus culture, which is what I need the most. Yeah, we just bumped our culture up by 50%, and that gave us 4 era score. We still might get a Dark Age, but that's also okay. I don't know why it keeps saying that my religion's not growing here, because it actually is. But whatever, you do you. Could go get 4 more gold per turn from this mine. And I think it's probably best to faith purchase those pagodas. Could build a monument in here just to give myself a little more. Let's grab our audience chamber. We're struggling to find something for our capital to produce. Audience chamber is a good way to go. We could purchase our market in a couple turns. I think that's probably what we'll do. We might even sell something to get that market. Probably don't want to sell Diplo Favor, but I might at this point sell some iron because I've already upgraded all the things I need to upgrade. I'd rather sell that to a friend. Yeah. How much do we need? We need like 5 gold. 380? Was it 380? Yeah, 380. So we need 30 gold. What would you give me? 6 gold per iron? No. Could you give me 30 gold straight up? Yes, you will. What about 32? 31. Exactly 30. Sorry, I just wasted everybody's time. So, we got our market. That's boosting culture thingamabob. Let's purchase another trader. Probably get it in... let's get it in the capital. Where does this go? This could go to Pazirik for 14 gold. or my cop for extra production. Extra production might be nice just because the city has trash production. Well, I say trash, but let's be real. It's getting like 10 production off of that. Still, I think I'd trade 2 production for 2 gold. And what do we build in Timbuktu? We finished a spearman. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units in our military. So let's just keep building a couple more. I think maybe I should grab another spearman and then maybe an archer. Oh, it's time to build Petra. 15 turns. This is just bonkers. 15 turns for Petra. And I can chop for 85. 85. So like in 7 turns I'll have Petra. It's insane. Okay, this city will need housing, so we should probably focus on buying a granary. I think right now I'll go for the +4 holy site. It's not the best holy site I've ever seen. But we already got our good holy sites down. And we just needed to get what we could. You can't get on silver, obviously. This is the best we could do. He says, attempting to convince himself more than the people listening. Okay, so we are definitely going to boost medieval affairs. Actually, we're going to do that this turn, so we don't actually have to worry about this. Let's trade to Chennai. Just make him even more friendly with us. There's our medieval affairs. We probably want to go ahead and make that urban planning swap, because we have some chops we need to make. So let's finish medieval affairs. Yeah. We're still running scripture. That's right. Like, I wish I could lock this card in, because I'm never going to take it out for the rest of the whole game. If I do, it's a mistake. And we'll bring this back to the front line. She's got catapults against me now? Yeah, she totally wants to go to war with me. Let's go ahead and get some more gold. Because why not? I think I want to get a governor promotion. Oh, I'm going to get it out of medieval affairs. I think I want to hold this for Victor. And throw Victor in here. Once I get my second governor promotion, like one in the bank, then I'll appoint Reina probably here. Well, what does she do innately again? Harbor Master has double adjacency bonus from commercial hubs and harbors in the city. Her main thing is to acquire new tiles faster, so maybe we put her in like Kubi Silva. I think we probably put her in Taudini. Oh, I forgot to build a Saguba in here. Let's just do that. It'll take 3 turns. And then we can queue up the audience chamber. But the fact that we're not going for a science victory means we don't have to fill out these governor trees. Like, we don't have to get to vertical integration to allow ourselves to stack production. We don't have to get space initiative. We don't have to get curator. We really don't even need grants. I guess we should probably get grants because of the world's fairs, especially if Christina is in the game. But we really want to fill out the suite of governors. So Casa actually might be pretty good to grab. Although eventually we will get all those governors. Too bad everything's on my capital, but I guess 3 governor promotions is kind of worth it. It actually has to be adjacent to a government plaza, so never mind, we can't get Casa. We'll just wait for our governor promotions to trickle in like we were expecting to. Okay, exploration. The boost is to build 2 caravels. That, we are way done for that. We could get the military training boost by building an encampment, but it's too late for that. We don't want to delay our tier 2 government. We'll get the mercenaries boost, and that's what we can do. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We might even just buy an archer if we run out of time. Looking good. Move you up here. We'll settle here. And we probably don't want to build anything on this tile because climate change will actually erode the tile. This city's not going to have very good production. It's not going to be able to save it. And where are our new policy cards? We did want to change policies. Corvée is still in because we're still technically building a wonder for a couple more turns. Let's grab serfdom and let's start to faith buy some of these builders. Like I know I wanted to faith buy a builder in Kirana to get some chops out to get this holy site online. And I probably want to get some faith chops from Kubi Salat. In fact, it might... No, it's not worth it to delay Petra just in case somebody else is actually going for it. But I was going to say, like, I could buy this tile and use that to chop, but maybe I'll do that. Because that way I could get 2 chops to chop out this holy site. Once this holy site comes online, the city will have the ability to make its districts on its own, so to be able to grab a Seguba. And then the city's doing what it needs to do for us. Okay, who built what? Great Lighthouse, that's fine. We're not going to boost military training. I have a mod that does that, by the way, if you're wondering like why it keeps asking me to change policy. This is the policy reminder card. Or sorry, yeah, I have a policy reminder card, but I have a boost reminder card that allows me to switch away from something when I'm going to research it over the boost, just to give me the chance to build an encampment or switch away. I think it's probably worth it. So I'm looking at this and I'm saying, well, if I do the chops now, then I have to hard build the statue later. But the statue, like, I have enough time to wait for the infrastructure to grow, and then I can save at least a couple chops for the statue. Problem with this tile is that it's one of our only production tiles. I might actually just buy this production tile. We needed to buy a granary in here too, but we've got our 4. Yeah, we don't have any other. Let's buy this tile and have a production focus in here. See if that chops anything down. We'll chop down one forest for it. We can get the statue off of 2 chops and having a good holy site. That's fine. I did want to buy a granary in here, even though I had all my Seguba down yet. Segubas give you a discount on gold purchases, in case you didn't know. I'm going to refuse this deal because I need to start accumulating it. I would like to be able to make at least 1 extra discretionary vote, because there are a lot of times where even just making 1 extra vote gets you. For instance, the new districts being culture bombs. I didn't use that at all, but it only cost me 10 Diplo favor to get a Diplo victory point. Veterancy could be good. We're about to build harbors. No, I didn't need anything. I just needed to get closer to our tier 2 government. So I think I'm pretty happy with the World Church because it's gotten me closer to my tier 2 government faster. If it could just get me these districts faster. In fact, I might chop out these districts or at least improve the tiles so that I can get them faster. Yeah, what the heck? We are... Oops. Waiting for these to happen. We're still waiting for that to chop. And then we don't really need a builder in here. There's nothing really to improve. Could build a builder in here to grab a farm triangle that Nyoro can share a little bit of. Could be good. How much does it cost to build a builder in here? It costs 7 turns. Oh yeah, because this has garbage production. I guess maybe produce a watermill? Maybe produce a granary because you're stuck at your housing limit. Let's buy a builder. Probably buy a builder in Timbuktu as well. Although, what else is there to improve? Maybe another builder in Tadmeka would be worth it. We're out of faith. I'll do it next turn. I think maybe it's time to get into Celestial Navigation. Okay, we can actually benefit from another thing from Cahokia. So let's go ahead and do that. If we spend one more, we can actually become suzerain of them. It'll make our friend mad, but he's still our friend, so... Probably getting a Dark Age this time, actually, now that I think about it. It's good. Oh. I hope you weren't planning to settle here. Because I wanted this. Oh, we don't want to spend this governor promotion. Medieval era ends in 10 turns. Okay, so we're threatening a Dark Age here. I wonder if building a wonder is still worth production, or is still worth era score. It's really interesting that we're headed for a Dark Age, because look at how much we've been able to do. Like, our empire is really taking off. And yet, the game is like, nope, Dark Age time. Let's grab it. Do I go ahead and get the boost? It does give me a scout, and scouts are good because I don't know much about the map. We're friends with Cahokia, so we could actually go ahead and build Cahokia mounds. What do Cahokia mounds do again? They give you gold and housing, and then they give you Cahokia. +1 housing. We're using additional housing when cultural heritage is discovered. 1 emanate from their first Cahokia mound. 1 food for every 2 adjacent districts once feudalism is discovered, or for every adjacent district once replaced with parts is researched. So, I think maybe this will be our Cahokia mounts. We do want to save this for a district. But that gives me a little bit of housing in here to help continue to grow. Where do we want our mounds in this one? Maybe right there, and then we could build one right there. This city has housing, so it doesn't actually need one. This city does not have housing, so it actually does need one. In fact, I should have bought a granary in here long ago. Eight turns left to build this campus, or I could just yoink it now. There's nothing else the city really needs to do for me, so I think I'll just yoink it. That'll give us our campus. And at that point, let's build... Well, if I had another district in here to build, I would, but I don't. Oh, no wonder Greece was a little upset at us. And once we expand to this tile, we'll build a mounds here. In fact, we might just buy the tile to build the mounds. This city could use Cahokia mounds. 110. Maybe we just improve some of these tiles. What are you working? You're building? Yeah, let's move over here. Let's build a mine here. It's worth 1 production. Some gold. Is this a hill? No, it's not a hill. It's been flooded. We're already using this, so we might as well build mounds here. That's also worth era score. So we're just 2 era score away, and maybe Petra will do it to give us a normal age. I'd kind of rather not have a Dark Age because I don't want any loyalty problems, although it's not a big deal because we're going to do the governor's thing. Okay, so We'll move him back. We'll chop once we have chops. I think we can actually borrow him and probably build a mound. Like maybe right here. That'd be pretty good. And build a mine here. Could be good. Well, we don't need to borrow him. We can always just buy a builder in here in a second. Okay, we got World Congress. So at this point, I don't really know, but I think maybe Cultural would win. And then we know that Chandragupta wants this. So if we go in with him, it's probably worth it. We don't plan on having a religious fight with him. It's probably worth it to get the Diplo favor off of it. Or not the Diplo favor, the Diplo victory points off of it. So let's just go in on his. Let's see what we get. Oh, we got a dust storm. And yeah, we actually got 2 more victory points. So this is going well. It's going very well, actually. I think maybe it's time to cut it. Yeah, I'm going to wrap things up here for this one. So the next one, we will wrap up this golden age. We'll probably grab ourselves a normal age. And we'll see what we can do in there. Maybe we'll do some more faith expansion because we are seeing some defection on our borders. That's probably it. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Give me a like, give me a comment, give me a subscribe. All the things that you know you really ought to do to help me grow my channel. I'm brand new, so I really need the help. And I'll see you in the next one.